Let us say the two prayers in unison. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Revered Swamiji, who is conspicuous by his absence, learned colleagues, committed non-teaching staff, and dear disciplined students, a very good morning to all of you. Swami Vivekananda, in one context, says, "They alone live who live for others, the rest are more dead than alive." On 7th August 2020, what happened? A flight started from Dubai to Calicut in Kerala, India. It was a repatriation flight, Air India Express flight. It was just carrying all the stranded Indians in Dubai and elsewhere. The flight was to land in Calicut. It was raining, it was an inclement weather, and the pilot, 7:30 in the night, he was not able to see even the runway. But from runway 24 to, he was given the permission to land on runway number 10, and he just tried to land. And it was a tabletop runway with a 30 feet down slope, and he could not control the plane. The brakes did not work. And the runway was slippery, and finally, the plane crash landed. It slipped into a gorge and the entire plane broke into two pieces. And there is a village near the airport, Kondoti village in Malappuram district. And the villagers had a very loud sound, an explosion. And there were 190 people on board the plane, 21 people died, and 116 people survived. They were in the crashed plane. And what happened in the village? In the village, 2020, August 7, it was Corona period, lockdown period, and the village was in containment zone, and it was raining very heavily. All the people were inside their homes, watching TV and spending their time otherwise. But as the loud explosion was heard, one 55-year-old man, he came out, and he went from door to door. He said, "Hey, Gopalan, there is a loud explosion near the airport. The entire village is sleeping. Are you also sleeping? Please come out." Then he went. "Oh, Rashik, please come out. Oh, David, please come out." And as he went from door to door, soon the entire village was galvanized. And the entire village, except very old people and say imbecile people, all able-bodied youth and other people, they rushed to the site of the accident. And to enter the airport, there is a main gate, and the security, he luckily allowed all these villagers to go into, say, the airport, and they saw the crashed plane. And there were passengers, so called survivors, 169 survivors. Some were moaning, some were groaning, some were shrieking and shouting for help. Please help us, please help us. They were reeling under pain and suffering from trauma, and most of them were pressed between seat and seat. And these villagers, they started rescuing these villagers. And they had to extricate all these victims with utmost care. It took them 2 hours, along with the other rescue people. It took them 2 hours to take out all the people. And then by then the entire village, had gathered. And people, the villagers were ready with their bikes. Most of them two-wheelers and a few, four-wheelers. They were not to be, they need not, there was no need to invite them, please come and take them on these bikes. They came voluntarily, and each person, each victim was carried to the nearest medical college in Calicut. And the doctors, who are called gods, they attended immediately. They gave their best attention and aid. And throughout the night, because blood was badly needed, the villagers, instead of returning to the village, stood there in the hospital. They queued up, and each of them was ready to donate blood, give blood. And finally, all the 169 passengers, they survived. They saw the light of day. And 2 years passed. On August 7th, 2022, all these 169 survivors, they gathered at the site of the accident. They formed themselves into a committee, and one of them speaking. You see, these villagers, they are the real heroes. They are the brave hearts. It is they who saved our lives. Today, if we are happy with our wives and children, with our families, it's because of the villagers. Let us do something for these villagers. And the other people, they started, how can we help? What help do you expect of us? Why? There is a lot of scope to help these villagers. We can build a hospital here. There is no good hospital in this village. Let us build a hospital. And they have already received compensation from Air India and the government of India. All the compensation amount was credited to their accounts. And this man, speaking to the other person, here I am now donating, I'm contributing 2 lakh rupees. And another person from the meeting, yes, I'm also contributing 2 lakh rupees. So mine is 1.5 lakh, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh. Like that, no. They pulled up all their money. A huge fund was collected, and subsequently, the hospital building was inaugurated on 7th August 2022. And soon the building is going to be completed. And that's how the people of Kerala and the people of India has proved to the rest of the world once again that Indians don't live to eat, but Indians eat to live. That Indians are not selfish, they are service-oriented. And that is how we see the great inspiring words of Swami Vivekananda. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. You'll find these inspiring words on page number 24 on this tiny but power capsule. It's a powerful book that is here, prayer. So I thank Swamiji, and I also thank our Samyog Sir for having given me this great opportunity to stand before all my beloved students, disciplined students. Thank you all.